Just don't leave nobody, no jobs for nobody.
Nothing. I'm leaving nothing on the table.
Wait, he's taking all the black jobs.
All of them.
Welcome to Dev in the Details. Today, I have the honor, I have the privilege of bringing this brother here, Mr. Bryant Thomas. We go way back, right?
Yeah.
Like, way back.
Free lunch days. Church Street. Way back. Way back.
So Bryant is a chef. Bryant is, he owns a towing company. Bryant owns a property management company. Bryant, you got a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I got my hands in a lot of things.
Yeah, so
property management, towing, junk hauling, roadside assistance.
Making sure people look shorter.
I even rent out space in my yard for outdoor vendor space. Everything.
Wow, you are a busy man. I'm glad you took the time to stop by today.
Yes, sir.
So, what are we doing? What's the inspiration?
These vegetables were left on my doorstep this morning, freshly picked out of the garden.
So you have a garden elf that stops by and drops off vegetables. We shall.
Yeah, cousin BJ. He blesses us all the time with fresh vegetables. So we're doing a summer garden salad.
Gotcha.
Doing some fresh green beans with potatoes, and we're gonna do some air fried chicken. I want to do fried chicken.
I know.
But
okay. Point of honesty. Okay. It's me. I have a thing about walking into my house and my kitchen and kind of like smelling food is weird. But that's part of what makes me me, right? Weird. Okay, so Brian is gonna air fry the chicken today.
Yeah.
But air fried chicken is also healthier, and we're in a space now where
you're right.
We fry.
Yeah,
it's not the healthiest thing. It's good eating. It is. But it's not the healthiest thing. So Brian worked with me today. He was like, okay, look, you don't want grease all over your backsplash or absence of, So he was just like, look, I'm multifaceted. I can do this. We can make it work however you want to make it work. So today,
air fried chicken.
Making it work. So versatility is all about.
We have some whole wings. Already trimmed them up, cut the flapper off because a lot of people like
to eat scratches.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna just coat them.
Gotcha. Now we're coating them with. Let me tell you something. He gave me a bottle of this. It should be illegal. This is called
Angel Dust.
Angel Dust.
What
Dust. Made you come up with the name Angel Dust?
Well,
is that good? People just take it.
Yeah, because what I was really doing, I was just dusting seasoning.
Right.
When I was mixing it up, because it took me a lot of wasted seasoning, a lot of trial and error to come up with this. And I was like, man, this dust gotta get right.
Now what's in this? Because this is when you open it and smell it. I wish they had smell-o-vision. I know that's corny. People are always like, I wish they had smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Like this right here, seriously, like I opened it up and I smelled.
Got some good aroma.
I'm smelling like garlic. I'm smelling thyme. I'm smelling like what is in here, bro?
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, garlic pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme fresh out the garden, and it's some smoked paprika.
I'm just saying, don't give them everything.
But it's one ingredient that I can't disclose because that's what makes the
proprietary secrets.
Yeah, that's what makes the angel dust pop.
I'm gonna tell you something ignorant I do.
What's that?
Somebody asked me for a recipe. I always leave out like 2 ingredients, and they're just like, it just doesn't come out like yours. It's intentional.
Yeah.
It's a heads up.
That's how you do it.
So we're gonna coat these.
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do? Grab that angel dust.
You know it's mine, right? I'm stealing it.
Yeah. Go ahead, take them. And all we're gonna do is season it on up, and don't be scared to season it. Like they said, if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. You know it.
You ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning.
So, and this is how Grandma taught me to season chicken. Get in there, don't be scared of it. She don't use gloves, but I do. That's old school.
Beautiful woman.
Old school.
Miss Grace.
So, and then a lot of this, what I do in the kitchen, comes from her. She does a lot of experimenting. Man, she can really cook her behind off too. Anyway, so, but all you got to do is just season it up, get every little piece, every little cranny. Because when you're doing the air fryer, you want it to come out crispy. Gotcha. You don't want it to come out like you're chewing leather or
so we
mushy.
can be very liberal with this.
You can be liberal with this.
And it's perfect. You don't have to worry about your blood pressure spiking.
No, sir. It does not have a lot of high salt. No, because the way I cook now is because of my grandma. Because she can't have a lot of salt.
Gotcha.
So
you taking this and you've given us a spice that you can be liberal with, and you can build on.
And you can put it on anything. Like my wife says, the dust will do it.
Yeah, I'm just stripping. So let's get back to this name, Angel Dust.
Angel Dust,
right? I think that is freaking genius, brother.
Yeah, you got to have something that's different in that pops. You know what I mean? Gotcha. You got to be outside of everybody else's boxes, and that's what I've learned in this cooking journey. You gotta be different. You gotta say different stuff. Don't be the same like everybody else, because everybody's gonna box you in.
I love it. Now, when you season your wings, right? Some people like meat. Sometimes people like to kind of let it sit with the seasoning on it for a little bit. Do you let yours sit for a minute? Do you stay room temperature? Like some people like to throw it in the fridge so that the meat and the skin can contract a little bit. Like, what's your method?
My method, when I'm air frying, season, sit it out, throw it in the air fryer.
Run with it. Nice. I love it.
High temp, 400 degrees. That's how I fry everything on 400 degrees. Chicken, fish, everything. 400 degrees. Gotcha. At 350, yeah, it's all right, but I like it fried good. So now we got these all nice and seasoned up.
We're going to transfer them?
We're going to transfer them out.
Okay. And the coloring is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, the smell. I can smell it already. So I can only imagine what it's going to smell like once you actually get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good smell. That smell I don't mind. Okay, so tell me what we're doing.
What we're going to do now is we're going to open up.
Okay.
I'm opening up, and I want you to pull the tray out for me.
Gotcha, boss.
And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place these on the rack. Mm-hmm. And when we're doing chicken in the air fryer, don't touch them. Not at all. Just let them go. You
kind of like rice. You just drop it in, let it go.
Just drop it, let it go. You don't have to flip them. You don't have to do anything. Just let them rock and roll for the full 15 minutes.
No, I'm telling you now, this the smell right now, the seasoning, man, it's just.
Go and shut that for me.
It's amazing. Okay, so
now what we're gonna do? We're gonna just basically hit start. Already set 400, 15 minutes.
Now, do people need any specific oven? Can they just use any?
It can be any air fryer that you have. It doesn't matter. This one here, I just like this because I'll be baked with it, broil with it, toast with it. But
what is this one? This is by who?
I'm actually Emerson. This is that Emerald.
Okay, Emerald.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we had one before. We used it so much. The Joker started smoking.
You just killed it.
just
killing ovens, like just for no reason.
That's how much cooking I do, So, but this air fryer here, best.
Nice.
Best.
I hear it going already.
Oh, it's
okay.
We're rocking and rolling.
Then we got this rocking and rolling. What else are we making today?
Today we're gonna be doing green beans and potatoes, and we're gonna be doing a summer salad, fresh out the garden.
Ooh, fresh out the garden?
Yes.
Yeah, because your garden elves dropped by this morning.
Right on the step before I left, right in the bag, ready to go.
All right, let's get the dicing and slicing.
All right.
What is this here?
Right here, instead of the normal boil down chicken, make your own chicken broth, we're doing it the dry way.
Gotcha.
Simple. The key is we don't want to be over this stove the longer we got to be.
Gotcha.
And potato, just a regular russet potato. The green beans, fresh, snip, washed, everything. Selling off from the can.
Yeah.
These are
gorgeous, man.
Yes.
So we use the potato. So we're from Delaware. Right. So we like to throw a drop dumpling, a potato. Yeah. So explain to people why that starch is so good, because
what it does, it makes like a more heartier feel when you're eating it instead of just a vegetable and say eating mashed potatoes. This here is all together.
Right. So they don't even have to worry about an additional side, because
this is basically two sides right here. This is your starch and your vegetable all in one.
Perfect. And then you also have the fact that you've got your broth.
Yes.
And then the starch from the potato pulls everything together, kind of thickens everything at the same time.
Yes.
Those flavors just kind of meet and marry. Brother,
Hey.
It's genius. I can't wait to grub.
So basically what this really does, if you let it cook long enough, it'll turn it into soup.
Gotcha. And you know, some people like to dice some tomato up, throw it. Back in the day, they would throw up some
tomato, okra, and whatever they had coming from the garden.
That's what's up. So we have our water boiling.
Yes, sir.
Now, which is perfect. You don't need to salt the water, right?
Everything is right here.
Okay.
Everything's right there.
Perfect. So we're gonna throw this in. And how long are we gonna let this go? How long do you? Some people like to blanch. Some people like to boil the color out of their vegetables for some reason.
This is what we're taught.
What do?
Put it in. Don't touch it until the potatoes are tender. Don't stir it. Don't nothing. Lid on it. Let it go.
Until your potatoes are tender, people. Don't boil the life out of your vegetables. The nutritional content is gone, and they don't taste like a vegetable. They just taste like whatever you cooked it with.
Right. So basically, when the potato's tender, this is done. We don't do no stirring, no flipping. Boil in, put it in, let it go.
You make summer easy, man.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
And then what else we got? So we got this, and then what are we jumping into?
After that, we're doing our summer salad.
Summer salad, which is
fresh garden, picked this morning. Tomato, pepper, onion.
Can't be more easy.
That's it.
All right, so let's drop these in and let's jump to it.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. All right. So now we're doing this. We're gonna get going on this summer salad here.
Garden fresh mater.
Garden fresh.
No, this is actually gorgeous. This pepper right here, this purple pepper, that is, man, you don't see these a lot in stores.
You don't see
this right here, locally sourced.
Local.
You see this purple? This is from the acidity of the soil that we have here.
Fresh.
You
can't get no fresher than this. Like I said, this was literally on my doorstep this morning before I left.
I'm just saying, I need your garden elves to stop by.
Got you. Don't worry. All I'll do, I'll drop the pin. Hey, we need vegetables here.
These are gorgeous. I mean, this tomato is it's rare when you can actually smell a tomato.
Mm-hmm.
And I can smell this. I mean, I can seriously smell it. So it's just like so hard to get a tomato anymore to actually taste like something.
Right.
You know, I moved away and like living in New York for so long, I used to get so frustrated. I would go to the grocery store and buy a tomato and it would bring it home and it would taste like a cup of hot water. I'd be so frustrated. Like, tomato don't taste like nothing.
So basically with this here,
the color is amazing. That color is amazing. So it's just
with this dish here, like my grandma had a garden. She was go out there, pick it. Go pick the garden, whatever vegetables was in there, she'll mix it up.
I got in trouble a couple of times because I went over there. Remember how both of our grandfathers, both of our grandfathers were actually best friends. Right across the street. So they would cut a fool on Saturday and go to church on Sundays. But I got in trouble because I used to love cucumbers.
Oh.
And so I would, I would go into that and pull off a couple of cucumbers and just salt. And Miss Grace would be like, "What?"
It's one thing, Grandma don't play about her garden.
She did not play
at all. She didn't play about her garden at all.
She had a green thumb. It was past green.
Yeah, it was. And now what she does now, she does a lot of canning.
Mm-hmm.
So we got crabapple trees in the yard. We got peach tree.
Remember, brother?
So, everything is just
it's fresh.
Homemade.
Local. Homemade.
That's
what it's all about. People are getting away from that.
And just like these vegetables, man, you can't go to the store and get these vegetables and expect good quality out of these.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless you're going to Whole Foods and then it turns into a whole paycheck.
Into a whole paycheck. Exactly. So what she used to do is just mix the salad up, and it's simple ingredients: pepper, sugar, little salt, apple cider vinegar.
Nice, man.
Stir it all together. That's it.
Got it. Wow.
That is it. That's simple.
It's just simple base, man.
Simple.
I mean, you keep bringing it back to how simple, how easy it is, how unintimidating it is. Because some people are like just terrified to actually get in the kitchen and actually cook. Right.
It's not that hard, folks. It's really not that hard. Just got to do it.
Just get in.
Just get in the kitchen. Let's do it. That's it. Just do it. And just experiment, because you never know what you're gonna come up with.
Now we also, sometimes we forget that connection about how, cooking in the family, cooking in the kitchen with family just builds those bonds.
Right.
You know how the ladies and the guys would be out, smoking cigars or just having a drink and chopping it up.
Talking.
The ladies and the kids would be in the kitchen. We'd be in the kitchen. And let me tell you something. Here, growing up, it was very important in our community. So we grew up in a very prominent Black enclave, right? And so it was important. The women stressed on teaching boys how to be men and how to cook. Because that was a big part of our lives. You need to get in here. You need to know how to cook.
Right.
And that was a big thing for us. So, culinary arts was kind of baked
into
us.
This basically is our that grandma's kitchen was our culinary school. Yeah. Pretty much. We learned by smell, touch. We didn't have no temperature gauges.
Yeah. You knew the cake was done when you smelled it.
Exactly. And when that meat was done when you touched it like this.
So we have, these colors are extraordinary. We have the yellows, we have the greens, we have the reds, we have the onion here. And I love that you're not afraid to play with onion. And you used a nice mild onion so that when you taste it, you don't bite into onion and it's overpowering. And it's a good onion because when you were slicing that onion, I didn't drop a single tear. Right?
Not a tear.
And now they're genetically modifying onions so they don't tear.
That's why farm to table. This is the true definition of farm to table right here.
So we're going to throw our seasonings in?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I like to start with the vinegar.
Gotcha.
You don't need much. None of these recipes call for a lot. It's all about being simple. Simple.
What was that other one you just put in there?
Oh.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, pepper. Garlic pepper. You got a little salt. And this is the key ingredient right here. Sugar.
Azúcar!
Key ingredient. And all we're going to do is simply mix it up.
Just a white toss.
That's all we're going to do. Simple. Mix it up. See that, guys? This is not hard. This here
kind of falls right on it.
This can go with anything. You can eat this plain. You can eat this, put it on a regular salad if you want to.
Oh, wow. So
anything. Or you can even, like what my grandma would do. She would can this. She would mince all this up to make a relish.
Yeah, pickle it.
And it go good with cabbage, greens, and anything you can put this with, cream corn, anything. Yeah. This right here is a simple recipe, and it's, like I said.
I remember they would can, and so I remember learning how to can and then just storing them in the shelves in the basement for the season. And actually, we would take this. You mentioned the relish, right? I remember how the ladies would take this, and they would make a coulis with it. So they would take that relish, and they would put that on top of fish or chicken while it's baking, or pull it out. And you just reminded me of all the flavors.
It brings you back home.
It just brings me back home. I just love it.
It brings you home.
So our summer salad is done.
It's done.
Right? And then we're gonna check on our green beans in a minute, and then we're gonna plate.
We're gonna plate,
and we're just gonna get into it.
Yes, sir. That's the best part.
I just want y'all to know this height difference is crazy because he's sitting down and I'm standing and we're the same height.
Yeah, we're the same height right now.
This food?
Yes.
Brother.
This is a simple summertime meal that in all reality takes about a good maybe hour.
Wow.
If that.
Wow. If that. So about 45 minutes, everything is done.
Done.
It's on the table. Everybody's eating.
Yes.
Family time, man.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna front. It smells amazing.
Man, just go ahead and take one of them chicken wings and bite one right quick. This bite of chicken wing.
Can I go in?
This bite one of them chicken wings.
I'm going in. Okay.
Simple.
Bro, the seasoning is perfect.
Thank you.
I mean, you just went in. It's the kind of chicken that will make you want to you bite into the marrow and you kind of want to.
You want to keep going. I'm telling you. Simple.
I'm telling you, the flavor profile is amazing. It's just, if some of you have never tasted down home, or your down home don't taste like our down home.
Right.
I did what you're missing. This hits a whole different kind of way.
Yes.
Oh my God. You brought out the feta. you're gonna add a little pizzazz to
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and play. You go ahead
please,
and
brother.
finish that.
I'm gonna work on this over here.
Go ahead and finish that right quick.
I'm just saying, and I'm eating over my plate, in case I get a
got
little dribble or the dribble.
Got you.
That's, oh my God. I'm just saying.
And I hear that crunch.
And brother,
It's no
you hear it,
rubber,
right?
no nothing. Straight
You can
crunch.
hear this. I don't know if you hear it or not, but the crunch when you bite into this, wait. That's solid. You're gonna hear it like I can hear it. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I mean, in the interest of the fact that we're like on camera, if we weren't on camera,
Man, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta eat that wing like it's gonna run out your fingers.
oh my God,
You got to.
it's almost good.
This is what I'll do. This plate right here. I
Mhm.
want you to go in on this plate, right here.
Brother.
This plate right here. That's all I want you to do. Get a fork full of everything.
I'm gonna tell you,
On this plate right there.
I love this salad. So you got your fork.
Give you a little.
Oh, that's your fork. Got my fork.
Give you a
I'm ready
little
to.
of that.
It's like waiting for double dutch. You ever play like double dutch and you jump a rope and you're just standing there waiting to get to jump in? This is totally what this is. This is double dutch.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
God is great. God is good. Amen.
Amen. Let's get into this. I want some of this. I want this green bean right here,
Mm.
and I want a corner of this potato. I want everything. I'm greedy. It's my big back snack for this.
Taste that garden.
Oh my God, brother. The seasoning that went through with the green beans, I can't tell you how I actually get, I'm going to use the word, pissed off. If I see somebody just drop some green beans in just some water, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Where can we find Uncle B's kitchen? And like, what are you doing? What are your projects? I know you're going to be in a few places. Tell people where to find you while I,
Go ahead, do your thing. You can find Uncle B on Instagram, Facebook. On Instagram, Mr.icecream.man.
Ice cream. You do ice cream too?
Ice cream truck.
Brother.
Hey.
Just don't leave no jobs for nobody.
Nothing. I'm leaving nothing on the table.
Wait, he's taking all the black jobs.
All of them. Uncle B's Kitchen 302 on Instagram. Facebook, you go on my like page. Uncle B's Kitchen, I believe that's what it is. Uncle B's Kitchen 302.
We'll throw it up on our website.
Yeah. And search me personally, Bryant Thomas, on Facebook. And as far as what we got going on, community-wise, trying to put together a free lunch program for the kids. I got a few giveaways going to come up. Working with a local nonprofit, Make a Difference Coalition. We're trying to put something together with some food trucks. Trying to bring everybody together. We have another networking thing that's starting off too. So we're trying to combine everything to get in this community, man.
Those food trucks are important because even though we kind of live we live in Rehoboth Beach, it's socioeconomically it's a bit affluent,
right?
But the towns that surround us on the periphery are not,
right?
And so for some of these children, that's really important because this, especially in the summer, that could be for some children. It's the only major meal that they're going to get through the day. And so we talk about how they used to have access to a lot of free lunch programs when kids were younger, how those sadly access to those programs are being
cut out.
Yeah. So we have people like you who are coming in and you're saying, look, those programs are important.
Right.
You're subsidizing them with your own money.
Right.
You're getting people to come in and volunteer and help.
Yes.
And so when you're putting that together, aside from, filling a gap, what are you looking at when you're asking people to donate, you're asking people to volunteer? What do you need? So you can let people know what is it exactly that you're looking at that you need specifically in order to kind of help move this along?
Basically, what we all need is support. And when I'm on my food truck, I have a tip jar, and all my tip money goes to a pot.
So 100% of your tips, your excess proceeds, go directly
I put
towards
it to a pot. So that way, when I want to go do a chicken giveaway.
Gotcha.
Everybody that already supported me, I don't have to ask nobody. Donate. My tip money already did that.
On top of the money that you're already taking from your
Exactly.
profits and your proceeds and out of your pocket. So you're kind of double funding. So you're taking a chunk of your regular income, your hard-earned dollar,
Right.
from all those 900 jobs.
Oh my God! Oh, my jobs I got going on.
And then on top of it, all the excess money that you're getting, your tips and everything, 100% of those proceeds are going directly towards funding again those specific programs.
I'm just putting it right back into the streets.
I'm just saying, brother, we need brothers. We need
That's
more
what we
brothers
need.
like you.
And we also want to do any kind of programs to get kids involved, cooking, know how to eat when they go to a restaurant instead of being on their phones.
Yeah.
Something proper. It's a lot of stuff we didn't learn that kids need to know.
Yeah. Or that we did learn.
No, we learned.
That they need to know
that
now.
they need to. Yes.
All right. So, Uncle B, now food truck. Let's talk about the food truck. I know you're working with Dogfish Brewery.
Yes.
They're big brewing company here that started here in Delaware, and they spread out nationally in Milton, Delaware. And they spread out nationally. Dogfish. I'm not getting paid for this promotion.
Me either.
But I'm just saying, if you want to throw a couple of dollars, Dogfish. Dogfish is a huge brewery. They're amazing. Their facility is incredible.
Yes.
You've been working with them. Tell us what you're doing and how you ended up partnering with them.
Well, what it was is I got a phone call. Somebody needed somebody to provide barbecue.
Right.
And it was like, well, I got somebody that does barbecue and he cooks really good. Bring him in. Got 150 people we got to feed.
Last minute. Boom.
Last minute. I ain't know how I was going to do it, but I did it.
But you did it. And people, that's how we do it. Preparation meets opportunity.
Right.
No such thing as luck. Hard work. Preparation, opportunity. Get in there and do it.
And then the employees had the meals, and the owner, founder had a meal. Some of the top people had a meal, and then they offered me a spot to come to all their events.
I love it. They had that meal, and then they had the conversation, and here we are. Brother,
so every Dogfish event at the brewery, I've done, they had a 10-year anniversary at the Motel in Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I catered for that event. So anything you see at the brewery, Uncle B is going to be in the parking lot with his flag waving. So come support. Please come support. Come support. That's all we ask.
I hate this because we're wrapping up.
I know.
This was incredible. Just trust me, when we leave.
Oh, this is not.
This is getting smashed.
It's just gonna.
This is gonna be gone.
Please believe.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, you brought back some nostalgia. I miss seeing you. Our grandparents were besties,
Tight.
and I'm just saying, cross the street. I appreciate you.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
Every day, brother. Every space. I'm gonna need a little Bengay for my neck from looking at this whole interview. But I love it. So we want to thank Chef Bryant Thomas for coming in and just, always making us feel like home, making summer, reminding us how meals are simple, easy, flavorful, delicious, and just culturally just there. So we want to thank him again for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to Devin the Details. See you next trip.